Durag Wisdom here, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Y2K 19.04.25. Sorry to say, folks, but to Bernie and Joey Noe. I personally like these two old Fs, but that is the point. Like me, Bernie and Joey are old. Older, in fact, than I am. By the time the two of these codgers enter the White House, if they win, they will be near their 80s. Running for president should be a younger person's game, especially since they, the young people, have a place for the future of their lives on our planet. In the next couple of decades, a lot of us baby bunglers are going to be dying off, including yours truly. There is going to be plenty of baby bungler graves to dance on if they are not underwater. Let me see, considering climate change, maybe I'll have my long sought after burial at sea or in space. In the meantime, I say no to Bernie and Joey. I believe that Joey Biden represents the old guard Democrats, who since conservative Democrat Bill Clinton have become mediocre moderates. You see, Bill Clinton introduced the idea, I believe, of course I could be wrong, the blue dog conservative Democrat. That's what we need. Conservative Democrats, you know, muddying the waters of our two-party system where they're just exactly the same. In fact, some people have said that the Democratic Party of today is like the Republican Party of old, before the teabaggers and Trumpists. And as you will see, the Democratic Party establishment is going to try to push Joey as the front runner. All you're going to see is the front runner, the front runner. That's what they're going to, just like they did with Hillary Clinton. It's Joey's turn to run. Everybody else is irrelevant. Let's vote for Joey. Joey the front runner. Forcing the people once again to vote for tradition instead of for real change. Full disclosure, I promise to vote for whomever the Democratic candidate will be, because no Democrat running is a child-abusing fascist dictator as birther bastard Trump. Voting for that creep is as voting for the other side of the moon. All darkness and no hope. And no air. Except his hot air. I am starting to believe that Bernie is losing it, especially when he suggests that prisoners serving their time should be able to vote. The idea of prison is that you are being punished for abusing society, and you should not be allowed to vote until you finish your time. Ex-convicts, however, should never be denied the right to vote. If you viewed Bernie's appearance before the Black Women's Conference, he had more platitudes for them than substance. Their response to him was anything other than enthusiastic. More like, go play in the park, old man. Bernie calls himself a democratic socialist and should be calling himself a socio-capitalist. They are virtually the same thing, except for using the capitalist term. Bernie probably owns his own home, and he has recently been recognized as a millionaire. Commodities, including private property and $1 million, sounds like capitalist to me. The old fart would do well to explain what he means by his political label. And calling himself a socio-capitalist instead of a democratic socialist will go a long way to teaching people the true nature of his beliefs and the similarities between democratic socialism and socio-capitalism. And Bernie must attack ignoramuses such as Pete Buttigieg. Why do I call him a ignoramus? Because he does not understand socialism. And he drowns it in his middle-of-the-road verbal muddle. If Mayor Pete becomes the front runner, you can be sure I will be voting for him. But his ignorance of socialism turns me off. And even more, I can't stand that he is pushing his religious views, which I can care less if it is religious stupidity of the left or religious stupidity from the right. Religion is stupid no matter what political hole it crawls out of. We live in a secular country and can't wait until an atheist can run for president. These are the candidates I am tentatively supporting. Liz Warren, with one caveat. See, I'm finally learning how to say that word. She allowed her terrorist Trump to manipulate her into trying to prove her American Indian ancestry. I am also supporting Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, and Julian Castro, as well as Amy Klobuchar, with one caveat. She is a moderate. As time goes on, more will be added to my list until I get to the point that I must make my final choice. Again, no matter what, I will vote for any Democrat running in order to excise the Trump ruptured appendix from our body politic. In the meantime, to Bernie and Joey, Noe! P.S. Noe to Petey, too. This is music by Miklos Rosa for Double Indemnity, and this is the final part of it. Listen. It's one of the best finales of a music score you'll ever hear.